Hey, More to Life family, Trail back giving you guys another video. Today we're going to go over the Colorado Buffs 2024 schedule for the Big 12. I'm excited when I seen this schedule come out. If you're a Buff fan, you should be excited about this schedule. As long as we do what we got to do, this is definitely in our favor. The team's looking good. If you're watching the well-off videos, like I'm sure you are, because we all are. That's really our only access to seeing what's going on right now. But I'm excited to see these guys hit the field and compete. I'm excited to see the competition just between the team first, to see who gets to start and what it's going to look like come August 31st. Also, I'll be at 5 games this season. I'll drop which 5 games that I'll be at the end of the video. So stay tuned. I'll be vlogging those games just like I did last season. So we're just trying to grow. So like, comment, subscribe, man. And thank you. I want to say thank you. But let's just go ahead and hop right into this. Starting off August 31st. It's a home game. They'll have North Dakota State coming in. That is one of the best teams in the FCS conference in college football. So that's not going to be a pushover game. It's not like a easy cake game to start off the season. That's really a tough game coming in. But as long as Coach Prime do what he do and had the players right, like I know he will, like we all know he will, that they should definitely go in here and win this game. But you can't. They're not a team that you could just overlook. You gotta take them serious, or they will beat you. Point blank. Period. But though going on right over in September 7th, going up to Lincoln, Nebraska. This is going to be a tough game, rivalry game, week 2. They did come down last season and we handled business, but they are a lot better. Nebraska's going to be a lot better this season. They picked up a lot of good pieces in the transfer portal. Also they got a couple of good recruits coming in as well. So they definitely going to be a lot better, but we are a whole lot better. So that's really just not up for conversation. I'm just giving my opinion on these. If you think otherwise, just leave me a comment. Tell me why you feel otherwise, and we can discuss it. We can talk about it and go live. I'll start to do a live videos if you guys want. And we can interact with each other. You guys can just comment and we can talk back and forth. But going right over to the next game in September 14th, Colorado State. That's going to be another tough rivalry game. It's back in Colorado, but it is at Colorado State's home, so it's a away game for us. That's going to be a tough game, but I know they'll be prepared for this game, just for the way hearing Coach Prime talk about it, the way Shador feels about it, for the boys that was there in it last season. And Colorado State isn't coming back the same. They lost a lot of pieces from what I was seeing. Pieces moved on to other schools, bigger schools. Pieces moved on to the NFL. A couple of their pieces. So yeah. We should definitely go in there and put foots in those guys. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry if you feel a way about that, but it is what it is. Then coming back home for week 4, then we got Baylor coming in. Baylor last season they was just 3-9 team. I believe we gonna handle them pretty nicely. Just we got to be prepared for them. We don't want to overlook anybody and prepare for everybody. Long as we handle business, like we know we should definitely be starting off the season 4-0. That's just the start for the first 4 games. What do you think about that? Do you think the first 4 games will be 4-0? Me personally, I think we will be 4-0. Going on down on week 5 to Florida. Now this is going to be a big game. See, this is a game that I think that we can win. That I know we should win, but I hope they aren't like, because we have so many players from Florida. I hope it isn't like it isn't like not too big. Just like the moment of having everybody there. Their friends and all that stuff that can't make it up to Colorado to them games and stuff gonna be there. And that's when the mishaps and stuff start happening. But I don't know. So we, as long as we come in there, we handle business like Coach Prime stay on them boys and they about their business. They stand on business like they say, like the young dudes say this today. Look, I sound like an old head. Birthday coming up on the 7th, man. But as long as Coach Prime stay on them, I think we'll be prepared going down there. That's going to be exciting to see Coach Prime playing in Florida. Definitely big thing for recruiting, getting those boys to come up to Colorado because they do get to go back home to play at home. So that's a good thing right there. So I believe we'll start off. I believe as long as we handle business, we should start the season off 5-0 without any hiccups. We as long as we prepare right, go in there, execute, dominate 5-0 to start the season. And I believe that. Now, and week 6 is when I believe it starts to get a little tougher. When Kansas State comes in, and I believe that is our homecoming game. So we should definitely be able to handle this game. Um, this is going to be like the first real test right here. And this is just in my opinion on what I believe. This is will be the first real test with Kansas State. But I do believe that we'll beat them. I believe that we'll handle them. It's going to be at home. Folsom's going to be rocking homecoming. We're not letting them come up there and beat us, man. It's not. It's not going down like that. We are prepared for everything this season. And this get right game right here next coming into week 7. I'm going down to Arizona. I believe that we go down there, even if with Arizona getting their players back, I believe we go down there and handle business. And this is why, because we're so much better than we were last season. And that game came down to just a coin, just a field goal, really, a field goal at the end. So I definitely believe we'll be able to handle them without any issues. Now that's a game that everybody has high rank. They're going to be in the preseason rankings and everything. But I believe, just like Coach Prime and the Colorado Bus believe, that we'll handle Arizona easy because it's going to be a big difference in the trenches. See, their trenches is as improved as ours is, and we was able to still handle them in that game. That's the big thing that everybody's missing over. I'm looking over with that Arizona game. So I believe, and that'll be our first real shot at like because they should be up like in top 12. They should be up within the top 15 ranking. So I believe once we get them, that's when the action starts. That's when the rankings hit. Everybody gonna be overlooking us, saying we should beat all those other teams before. But I believe that's when it gets serious. Is when we play Arizona. That following week, playing Cincinnati October 26th. That's going to be game that we definitely should win without him. With just we should easily win that game. I'll be surprised if we lose that game, but I really can't say that because we ended up losing to Stanford last season. But this is another game like that we should easily win. We should go in there. As long as we handle business, we should blow them out. It should be no issues or anything like that. I know everybody gonna try to be politically correct. No, I'm gonna tell you the truth. We should beat them down. That's just how it is. So we should really handle them easily. Um, Following that week, coming up in week 9, November 9th, when we go up to play Texas Tech, this game is going to be tough. Texas Tech is one of the top, well, in the middle of the pack teams. They're a tough team in the Big 12. They're not a pushover. They got good coaching over there. They're a tough team to get with. It's not going to be easy. I'm going up there to beat them. I believe that'll be a big test, tough game. They're much improved from this past season. They picked up some good pieces from the transfer portal. So moving on, we got Utah coming in, and I want this game so bad. And this is another game that people think is going to be tough that I believe we're going to handle. And yeah, everyone can say, "Oh no, Cam Rising didn't play," and no. But think about this: did Shador play? No, he did not. So you add Cam Rising back, and you add Shador back, but you're adding Shador back with a much improved line. We have still weapons, just weapons all over the place. So it's just going to be crazy. The trenches are going to be much better, and we only lost to them in a 1-score game last season. So yeah, that's definitely going to be interesting to have them come up to Boulder and playing in Folsom. I believe this is another game that we improve so much that we're gonna surprise people the way that this game turns out. That's what I believe. Um, the next game, I believe, is one that will be taking a chance on. Kansas going up to Kansas. I believe that game will be tough. Really, really tough that late in the season. Those boys are well coached and they play hard. So I'm just me looking at the schedule and how it folds out and everything. I believe that's a game that we should win, but going up there playing that game, I'm gonna say that's one that we may drop. And I know that's gonna probably be surprising to people and everything. It's just how it folds out to how the schedule folds out with it. That's why I think that. Um, but following up with Oklahoma, I believe we come back home on November 29th, and we handle Oklahoma pretty well. We're going to end up playing Oklahoma again in the Big 12 championship. But I do believe there isn't any of the teams on the schedule that we aren't built to handle. We are much more improved than we were last season. Some people are going to overlook that because haven't actually seen it on the field. It's just on paper right now, but it's there. It's there. It's in the locker room. It's in the building. It's building, and it's gonna get nasty. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, my bad. I forgot to tell you guys that the 5 games that I will be at this season, it's North Dakota State. I'll be there. I also be at the Baylor game, and I'll be at the Arizona game, the Texas Tech game, and the Oklahoma State game. So those are the 5 games I'll be at. Once again, I'll be vlogging all of those games. So look forward to seeing you guys if you're there. Hey, look for me, man. Look out for me. Always looking to meet a new friend. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and remember, it's more to life.